Good morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. And as usual on Fridays, I'm here waiting on a signal from the station. Keisha she and I texted each other back and forth. We're waiting on a signal from the station. Again, y'all, I don't have an AM radio here. Apparently, I'm going to need to fix that. If you've got an AM radio, switch over and tell me if they're already playing a pre recorded show. Because if they are, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I'm driving to Chicago later on today for my sister's memorial. And I just go back to bed for a couple of hours. Um, Keisha and I was looking forward to bringing you a decent show today. But good morning, Percy. Good morning. Nadine is going to be first out the gate because she's got a pretty strong opinion about today's subject. Boy, that Marcia. Keisha and I were looking forward to bringing you a decent show today. But if it's going to wind up being the broken up, we don't know what's going on. We're going to get in a piece here and there and that other stuff. I'd rather not do that. I don't want to waste y'all time. And on the day when I got to drive to Chicago, cry at the memorial of my sister, and then drive back, I don't want to go through that today. So, I mean, it's 6:02. Just so that y'all understand what's going on, every day that I have a show, we have a different engineer in the studio. Have a standard, regular Friday engineer. Um, Y'all sort of know about how things did not flow smoothly. Good morning, Curtis. How things did not flow smoothly last Friday. Was hoping that we'd be able to get started and get a little smoother show going today. Looks like I was wrong. Um, I have no idea how long I'm going to hold and try this out before I just say, listen, I'm going back to bed, get up in a couple of hours. Sports is still on the radio right now. Um, so, I mean, there are pre-recorded shows. The way that things are set up, the the engineers they've already pre-programmed. So, in the event that something goes wrong with me, or in the event that my power goes out overnight from a storm, so that you don't have dead air, there's already a pre-recorded show put in that slot. Um, which supposed to happen. The engineer walks in, pushes this button, pushes that button, brings me on live, says we're ready to go, and we go from there. As y'all can tell, that ain't happening. Um, and on the other days, each day we have a different studio engineer. So I've got somebody that I work with on Mondays and somebody I work with on Tuesdays. Well, not on Tuesdays. We don't have a slide. We don't have anybody. That's why you always hear me pre-recorded on Tuesdays. Um, yeah, I see Percy. They're saying, um, so apparently not. Um, Let me just tell Keisha she can go back to bed. So I just told Keisha we're gonna call it a day. Um, I mean, later on while I'm driving towards Chicago, I will have a talk with the studio manager and see if it's not fair to y'all. Um, she's asking if I'm doing a pre-recorded show. I really wasn't planning to, but if there's nobody in the studio, then we don't really have an option, do we? Um, Why is your show the only one that has this problem? Deborah, I don't know because I don't pay attention to what's going on with the other shows. So I don't know who's having a problem. All I know is y'all remember how last Friday was, I'm not going to say a disaster, but it was not up to the standards. It wasn't worth it. And this is the problem. When you have this regularly, you lose the audience. Audience finds someplace else to go. Like you're not, if I'm not engaging you now, you're gonna wind up going to another station. You're gonna wind up doing something else with your time from 6 to 7 in the morning. And once you lose them, it's not fair. There's no way really to wind up pulling y'all back in. So I'm gonna text them and tell them, never mind, just go ahead and do whatever, leave the pre-recorded play, leave whatever play that's gonna play. We'll worry about this another day. So I'm going to go back to sleep, get up in a couple of hours, get on the road, picking up my family here. The ex is gonna ride. One of my exes is gonna ride with me. My daughter's riding with me. We're all going there. Give my sister what I hope is a fitting tribute. Get on the road and bring our butch back to Detroit. So I love all of y'all. Thank y'all for getting up and tuning in and trying to give this a decent try. And I'll talk to all of y'all on there. I have a different engineer on Mondays. Y'all know we don't usually have a problem with Monday mornings. So I have no idea when we'll be able to bring you the show that we were going to bring you today. I don't know the answer to that. I wish I did, and I can tell y'all we'll have this conversation on such and such day. I don't know. Good morning, Miss Peeler. Oh, that's what I got. Now I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself about you jumping on my feet at 6 o'clock in the morning, young lady. But anyway, y'all, sorry we can't bring you a decent show now. Y'all see the Keisha's in the feed. All of y'all have a great day. And Marcia, mine is the only show that has this problem. Well, I'm not gonna comment on that right now. All right. I get up at 4:30 in the morning, do exercises, read the news and stuff, so I can be prepared to talk to y'all. That's why I do this. And so I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna do my best. I wish that the weather today was gonna be like the weather we had yesterday. Apparently it's gonna rain all day. So I'm drive to Chicago, give my sister a tribute, see all my family and friends, and bring my butt back here and get some rest. And y'all know I'm gonna be working all weekend trying to get some deals done. Y'all have a good weekend. I love each of y'all. Thanks for getting up and for trying. I'll talk to y'all later.